Hey guys, did you miss me? My laptop broke. Well, not really, I broke it. But I think I fixed it. And I'm sorry if you keep hearing my messenger go off. I'm talking to my brother. Who's in the Marines and doesn't live here, so I hardly ever get to talk to him, so I'm not gonna quit talking to him to make a video. Okay, so I broke my laptop and it kind of sucked. But that's not what I want to talk about. I made that video and I apologize, except I put it as private because I'm retarded. So none of you really got to see it till today because it wasn't unprivated until today. Because I'm stupid. I don't know why I did that. But I've been spending the whole week reading Paper Towns by John Green. And I reviewed it with Mario, and if you didn't see our last review, I'll put it down there, probably. And it was like the best book I've ever read. So good. But that review will be out, I don't know, whenever it goes out, whenever Mario wants to do it, but it was awesome. But today, what I want to talk about, because I've been wanting to talk about it forever, is writing. And I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, Katie, stop talking about writing, but seriously, all I think about. I'm not even joking you. It's all I ever do. And if you guys watch the Shaytards, I mean, like, I don't know, I'm such a dork. Like, a couple months ago, he started talking about what do you think about when you don't have to think about anything. And I thought about that. And I realized that it's writing. I'm always thinking about my stories, nothing else. I guess I have a one-track mind, but writing is probably the most important thing in my whole entire life. And I love it like so much. It's the only way for me to like get my emotions out kind of deal. And when I get like upset and angry, I just write. And it's really awesome to have that. And I started out writing in like 9th grade. I can't remember, but the reason I wanted to write was when I was younger, I used to play Bratz with my friend Natalie, who probably watches these, but I have no idea. Natalie, who like would come over to my house every day, and we would always play Barbies and Bratz, and we would play out these stupid, like, dramatic stories that did not pertain to real life ever. And it was just fun. I don't know, we listened to the Beatles all the time. But then, like, we kind of outgrew it, but I kept, like, wanting to play out these stories, like, in my head, and I would be able to talk out dialogue and all that, and, like, I just had all these stories. And in fact, one of the books I've written is not done, so writing was actually a story I played as Bratz when I was, like, 10. I don't even remember. I played Bratz till I was like old, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I figure that it was just like a precursor to my writing life, so it kind of just prepared me. And it wasn't until 9th grade that I decided to actually like write a book, because I never like even thought about it. I was like, hey, I think it was after I read Twilight, and I was like, I think I can do better than that. Oh man, that's sad. So I guess Stephenie Meyer encouraged me to be a better writer than her. But I read Twilight, and I always thought that I could do better than her. But I wanted to write my own book. So I talked to my friend Alex Knudsen, who I will love forever and ever and ever, because he encouraged me to write. And he would come over to my house and like just sit on my couch with me and watch me write. And I hand wrote everything. I didn't have like, well, I had a computer. I'm not like technologically challenged, but I hand wrote everything. I prefer to hand write everything now, but it hurts my hand and I don't have enough patience for it anymore. And I was running out of space to keep all my notebooks. So I started writing this story about this kid who falls in love with his teacher, whatever, I don't know. It's actually a pretty good story, I kinda like it, but it needs a lot of work, so I haven't even like started typing it. But, so Alex would read it and tell me how he liked it, and I began to realize that, hey, I wasn't actually too bad, and I could write stories that people actually wanted to read, and that's when I started my book now. Okay, so like 9th grade, probably even before that. I love superheroes, I love like Marvel. I'm such a Marvel fan, and it's just, I love superheroes. And if you don't know, I write in the gay genre, and that's what I write. And I know people are like, what? Yeah, because apparently that's like the language that you guys speak. I don't have no idea, but a lot of people don't like that, but I don't care because I do, and that's what I write. So, sorry. So, my book, if you saw the review of Hero, it's kind of like Hero, but better. I'm so conceited sometimes. When it comes to my writing, I have to be. But, where was it going? Oh, so I started that story, and then I started writing other ones, and in my story, one of the heroes had a different name, and then Jen, my best friend Jen, who you guys saw, she started reading them, and she read like all of them, and she was like, Katie, you need to write more. So that was when she became like my first fan, because like Alex and I stopped hanging out, but which is kind of sad. But so Jen started reading everything. So Jen started reading everything, and she loved it, I guess. I don't know if she loved it, but you'd have to ask her. But then she started reading it, and then I just kept writing that hero story. And then finally I got a laptop, and I was almost done with the hero story, and I was like, do you know what? I need to just finish this. So I sat down for like 2 weeks and just finished it. I just sat in my basement, and that's all I did. It was like my first semester at ISU. I started doing that, and I finished it. And then within that next semester, like before the semester is over, I finished the second book. And right now I'm on the third, and the third one is kicking my butt. And it's taking me forever to do because I cannot keep my concentration, and homework is not helping. But this story is my baby, and I've watched it evolve, and I've watched it like expand and just become awesome, and I love it so much. And if I only get one book published, I would want it to be Silver Lining, which is the name of the book. And I love it so much. Writing is like the most important thing in my life, and I would like be nowhere without it. And I chose a profession in my life so that I could be home with kids and write all at the same time. Well, kinda. Elementary education, so I'd go to work in the morning and then come home and be able to write all day. And then when I have babies, I can just sit at home and write all day. Hopefully, that's my plan. But seriously, writing. I may double major in English. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But you guys, I just love writing, and I want you guys to know. And this video is getting kind of long, and I'm not gonna edit it because I don't have a mouse. So I'm sorry. I kept talking to my brother in the middle of it, but when he's gone, you kind of have to talk to him when you can. But I love you guys. Okay, remember who you are and what you stand for, and read my book. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my second book is actually going up right now. It's in like the middle, so it's not, if you guys are like speed readers, I haven't had time to put it all up, but most of it's up. I think more than half of it is up, so I'll put that down there too. And there might be a new book review for Mario, but that is all I have for you guys today. And I'm sorry you had to listen to me like ramble on, but this video is like almost 10 minutes, so I'm so sorry. But I love you guys, okay, and I would be nowhere without you. So tell your friends about, not even these, just tell your friends about my book, okay, because that's really all I care about. I don't care about you, I don't care about anything, just my book. That's my baby. I sound so mean. I care about you guys because I love you guys. Okay, so seriously, read my book and tell your friends about my book. Okay? Alright, I love you guys. Bye.